Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we are cracking open 8 Mega Evolution packs. Lopunny standing in the city in the sunlight. Spoink hopping over the many clotheslines stretched across the street. Stuffle rolling around in the beautiful blooming flowers. Delmai sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Shift-Tree getting pushed back in battle. Magnezone coming through the streets with swift speed. A Boss's Orders trainer that gets this variant. Heliolisk on the beach with many different colored rocks for our first reverse. Second would be Baneri sitting amongst all the blooming flowers. And our rare of the pack is Meganium in the jungle, their head just blocking out the sun peeking through the trees. Tyrogue climbing up the wall of air conditioners. Ooh, a very nice 3D Ivysaur taking shelter from the rain. Energy Switch trainer. Riolu in the Mesa going in for a Force Palm. Scorch really heating things up. Chi-Yu floating around the volcano. Surfing Beach trainer. A wonderfully done Snom in the snowy forest. That might have been our first reverse, I'm not sure. An Ultra Ball trainer. Yep, that was our first, and our rare of the pack is the ground shot of the Xerneast in the forest. Spoink on the clothesline. Knackley in the stone home. Tyro climbing up the air conditioner wall. A Switch trainer. Marshadow practicing their shadowy sidekicks in the grass. Guldango surfing over the lands. Scorch really turning up the heat. For the first reverse, I believe we have the Nincada burrowing past all the roots. Chikorita on the bench in the garden. For the second, and the rare of the pack is a nice Kyogre swimming through the seas. Oh, hello! A Mega Signal Trainer full art. Spoink on the clothesline. Knackley in the side room. Greavard running down the path at twilight. Iron Defender trainer. Strange Timepiece trainer. Houndstone bedding down in the flowers under the tree for sleep. Greavard running through the forest. Strange Timepiece trainer once again, that might be a reverse. Yep. That's our second, and a nice Mega Absol EX for the rare of the pack. I love all the sparkles on the borders of the card, it's a fun touch. And I say we're about halfway there. Jinx in the alley watching the storm roll in. Young Goose sneaking their way through the alley. Stuffle rolling in the flowers. My boy Shroodle coming out of the tall grass. The Angry Crawdaunt in the cave going in for a Vice Grip. Strange Timepiece trainer. Iron Defender trainer. Executor stepping forward fiercely for our first reverse. Second would be the Meganium in the jungle with the sun behind them. And our rare of the pack, ooh, the very nice Mawile EX, mouth open, ready to bite. Excuse me, that was a Mega Mawile EX. Young Goose sneaking down the alley. Raboot sitting on the trash can, kicking around a rock. Thievul in the blooming rose garden. Scorbunny running around the job site. Executor stepping forward fiercely. Lily's Determination trainer. Magnezone coming down the street. Celebi flying over the lake's water for our first reverse. Second would be, ooh, hello Mr. IR Inteleon, as they ride Well, okay, yeah, I guess they might be riding a wave after all. With the way their feet are, it kind of looks like they were stepping off the beach, but I'm thinking this wave is a bit too big to be right on the shore. Clawritzer using an Aqua Launcher attack for our rare of the pack. Couple packs to go. Knackley in the side room. SQ also in the alley. I like the theming of, it seems like there's a lot of cards actually in Lumiose City right here, which is nice. Good theming. Rolls having picked some flowers in the jungle. Ultra Ball Trainer. Magnezone coming down the street. Old Man Gumshoes investigating the crack in the wall. Houndstone bedding down for the night. Tangrowth spinning around and whipping their opponents with their arms for our first reverse, I believe. Second would be an IR Ninjask rising up from the forest into the sunlight. And our rares once again the Kyogre in the sea. Alrighty, it has come that time once again to find out his last pack, best pack or not. If you want the details on all our rules, there's a video link below. We have an okayish shot, it's gonna be rough. We have seen some fancy stuff today, so we'll see. Magnemite in front of the power box. Raboot kicking the rock on the trash can. Vulpix leaping through the meadow. Lopunny in the city. Gumshoes investigating the crack in the wall. Forest of Vitality Trainer. Repel Trainer. Goldango right in the grass for our first reverse. Second would be, okay, the IR Shedinja in the forest. Now if we can get something fancy on the back, that'll be a yes. And an Alakazam for the rare, as he launches off quite a few Psychic Beams or deflects them one. Though, that is unfortunately going to be another no for last pack, best pack, everybody. That Mega Evolution trainer earlier set the bar a bit too high. Well, that's going to be about it on me, though if you want to hear me yap about some more cards, there are daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you on Saturday for the next TCG Live pack opening.